Body shamed by my husband simply because I'm not a gym girl and I don't go to the gym often as he quote quote do or whatever, and I have gained weight.
You have. You have. What's the problem? You can't. Well, I'm not sure why you can't understand that you gain weight, and I'm not really attracted to you like that no more.
What do you mean? How though? I just had your baby. So what do you mean you're not attracted to me no more because I gained weight?
You had the baby 2 years ago.
Okay, and
2 years.
Okay, and everybody just don't snatch back. So what? I didn't snatch back.
She made it seem as if something is wrong with him for him not being attracted to the person that he met. And then tried to use the fact that she had a baby, because that would sound terrible. Like, she just dropped the baby. You expect her to just be, I don't know, a model right after. That would sound it just sounds crazy. She had the baby 2 years ago. That is not far-fetched for him to say something is off. Something here I don't like. And the fact that she's yet there and recorded, and I'm hoping I'm not hoping, I actually hope it's fake, but the concept is still real. Should a woman actually do something to be the person that he met? Because when it comes to men, it just so seems as that a man has to do everything he used to do, or she's just not like him no more. And then women leave with the divorces or the breaking up the relationships because the guy is not who she wanted him to be or who he was or anything of that nature. So for him just saying that I would like you to go to the gym to try to do it, because I could guarantee if she even tried to just go to the gym, that he would be like, all right, cool. And if you're not losing it, maybe I can help you up a little bit more, but it ain't that serious. But for you to just sit around and just not do it, I think that's where the problem lies. And manipulation again, because she said, because I'm not a gym girly. In other words, it's basically like, it's not the fact that I'm sitting around doing nothing. It's the fact that I'm not going to the gym every single day and doing the extreme like the other women he see, to make it seem as he's the bad person because he wants you to do the extreme, when actually he really just wants you to do the minimum.
You didn't need 2 years to snatch back if you would have got your ass in the gym. It's just that simple.
So that's what it is. You don't want me no more because
I didn't say I didn't want you no more. You got the opportunity to get in
if
the
you're
gym.
not attracted to me, you don't want me. You don't want me no more because I've gained weight after bearing your child.
Girl math. That's not what I said. What I said is, yeah, when we get to doing it, I'm not really feeling you like I was when we first came in this relationship. Hell, you look way better. I'm just being honest with you. So it's not. You should understand what I'm saying. If I gain weight and you was in the gym, wouldn't you feel the same way?
No, because I love you. At the end of the day, if I love you, then it doesn't matter how you look.
That is a damn lie. See, women can do that, but I would say that a woman would stay with a man that end up looking worse longer than a man would stay with a woman that end up looking worse. I would try to give women the upper hand on that one. I think aesthetically you can fall off a little bit more for a woman. However, that's only because you make up for that in other areas. Now, you can't do that and not make up for that in other areas. So what women want from men is provision of any kind, right? It don't only have to be financial. It could be emotional. If you're religious, it could be spiritual. It could be all of the other provisions that men have to provide for them. And you might fall off aesthetically, and she might just let that pass, right? Because it ain't like all the guys that get girls is just absolute hunks or have wives that actually are loyal to them or absolute, catches of looking, right? So we can put that to the side. But the only reason why they put that to the side is because men have to do other things in order to make up for that. So yes, a woman would stay even if she was in the gym and a man was falling off or not as in shape as she was, but only if he provides the other things. The problem is with men don't require women to have those connections and do those things for them, right? So therefore, we're really only leading on your femininity and, you being easy and simple to work with and your looks. So it's going to weigh far more since you don't have anything else to balance out for it. But it is manipulation for her to try to make it seem like that. Like, yeah, I would do it for you, so you should do it for me. Okay, fine. He should strike that deal, shake her hand and say, I get it, you're right. For now on, you have to do for me what I do for you. So when it comes to holidays, hell, Valentine's Day, I want the bouquet of flowers. I want everything. Everything I do for you, you do for me, period. There's no such thing as you the man. Don't play those games anymore, since we don't understand a balance of who has to do what and to what capacity they have to do it.
What do you mean? I gained what, 25 pounds?
So since I love you, I should just be okay with you just gaining 25, 30 pounds and not doing nothing, just sitting around the house.
Yeah, sitting around the house, making sure your kid is good, feeding your kid. Like, what do you want me to do?
So you can't feed the kids and go to the gym? I come back to the house and help with the kids.
Barely. You spend 2 hours at the gym. And barely even getting any type of muscle at that.
Now you trying to... Now who's body shaming for real now?
It doesn't, now because you're talking about me. But if you...
Gotcha. He got you. Got you. And it shows because when it comes to women in this mindset, it's okay for them to say things to you, but it's not okay for you to say the same exact things to them. She didn't have no problem with that. It was just to show. And keep in mind, if she's saying that, that's not like the first time she even thought of that. Right? So she's like, oh, he go to the gym all the time, but he ain't getting nothing. That's not the first time she thought that. Even if it's the first time she mentioned it. So it was there. So he's like, he going to the gym for no reason. But him, on the other hand, when he starts seeing it, he's starting to say something like, let's try to get in the gym a little bit more.
You at the gym for 2 hours, you will be a bit more muscular than that.
Yeah, well,
right?
That's not
I
true.
also play ball, so I'm not picking up weight the same as what I could. But because I'm also doing a lot of cardio, I'm picking up weight. I'll pick up weight if I don't do so much cardio. But at the same time, I'm not fat. I'm not fat.
Wow.
He got you. The funny part is when people are fit, even if you're not like lifting weights, marathon runners are not muscular, but their cardio is fantastic, right? They can run all day, but they're not like super big and bulky. So you're slim, which like most people that are, in there doing it. I think people get it's a misconception when it comes to muscles in the gym. A lot of those dudes be on steroids. Some people is just genetics. A lot of people say, a lot of people in the regular gym, just genetics. But once you start seeing muscles on top of muscles and this chisel chest, there's a lot of steroids involved in that. And a lot of enhancements is involved in things of that. They're using things in order to get to that level to look like that. So when you're a normal person that just go to the gym and you're in shape and you look slim, I guess from your genetics, and make it seem like, oh, you not doing nothing. But when he looks at you and say you're gaining weight, like, well, you are doing something.
Wow.
I'm
So
not
I'm
fat.
fat now.
If the shoe fit.
No, what do you mean if the shoe fit? You talking directly to me as is.
I mean, shit. If the shoe fit, wear it.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay.
All right. Well, if you want to save our marriage, you want to save, go to the gym.
So you willing to leave me simply because I'm not going to the gym? That's nuts, man.
Listen, you can come to the gym.
Kids.
You can come to the gym with me. Come to the gym with me. It's not like you ain't gotta. You can come to the gym and work out with me.
So who
You
gonna
just
have the
being
kids?
lazy.
Who gonna have the kids?
You drop them off at your mom's house whenever you trying to go out any other time.
Bro, that's crazy. And if I'm out long, I'm not out that long for them to be keeping them. What do you mean? You at the gym 2 hours. I don't have nobody to sit here and watch my
Go
kids
drop
for
the
2
kids off at your mom's house like you normally do on the weekend. Tell her you're gonna be back in 2 hours and we go to the gym.
It sounds harsh when you say it that you would leave I don't even think he's leaving your wife because she got big. I think he's catching a really major problem before it becomes a huge problem. Because this is her 25 pounds, 30 pounds after the baby after 2 years. That's going to increase exponentially. When we see the women, if you look at women that's in their 40s and you look at them when they were in their 20s, it's a big goddamn difference. But body's body. Let's just say that if you don't, maintenance them. So imagine when somebody's young in their 20s and 30s and they're big then. If you do not start going to the gym, it's going to be exponential how big you're going to get. And women hold more body fat and things of that nature, which they need to, because it's just their how their bodies are for obvious reasons. But if you are already getting big, when you have youth in you, because they don't look that old. So when you have youth in you and you have childbearing ages, that energy is only going to go away. You don't just have a spark of energy afterwards. You don't go from being 20 years old to not doing nothing for all your life and then all of a sudden just doing something unless you have a health scare. A lot of the people that be in their 40s, 50s or whatever, either been doing it or they probably had a health scare and the health scare was like, no. Or they just probably, was a minority of people probably just started getting into it and say, let me just start doing something. They started slowly but surely start going forward. Having somebody push you and come talk to you about your weight is something. But once again, manipulation and deception. The manipulation that she just tried to put on this man to make it seem as if, oh, if when you go to the gym, the only reason you can go to the gym is because I have the kids because I ain't got nobody to watch the kids. But when you want to go do whatever you want to do, you go drop him off at your mother's house, no fucking problem. Guarantee if she wanted to hit the club, them kids going to be at either with the father. If not with the father, they're going to be with the parents. To do anything else you want to do, you can go drop them damn kids off. But when it comes to going to the gym, and then he not even just saying go to the gym. Imagine that. That means this guy ain't going over there. He not even talking to no girls. He not even doing none of that because he going to bring you to the same gym and be like, yo, man, just come with me. I'll help you out. I'll work out with you. But the point is, working out is hard. Even though if you're just picking up something and putting it back down. That's all you're really doing. But it's harder than just sitting down and doing nothing. If it was a pill that somebody could just pop, there's a dissolvable tablet you could just throw under your tongue and then boom, you got the body that you want. Everybody will take that. So they try to act like, going to the gym is just like something that they don't really want to do. Now they want to do it. They just want to be lazy. And he's catching it early, which is smart. Now, do you break up a marriage? Do you break up a home because a woman is not in shape? My answer is no. But I don't think that's the way it's going there. Because I honestly don't think when somebody cheat on you, you're supposed to leave them because they cheated on you. I think that's stupid. I think if somebody cheat on you, I think you shouldn't really care. I think the reason why you should leave them, though, is because they're capable of doing things like that. That's why you leave. Not the cheating, whether you leave them or you don't leave them, you're going to end up getting over it anyway, somehow to some degree. So that's stupid. But the fact that a person would do that, like if a female goes there and she actually does that, you know what she has to get to do that? That's where you cut it off because she did it. Because like you're capable of doing things like that. Another analogy is somebody, stealing $2 out your pocket, your purse, whatever it is. I don't really care about the $2. I can get over the $2. What I can't get over is the fact that you would go inside my stuff and take it. I can't get over that. So that's the reason why he should leave. So if she don't want to go to the gym, she has no outlook of going to the gym and she's going to get worse. Keep in mind, if you're her husband, health problems will come. I don't know, people act like these things don't happen. No, they will come for sure. Guaranteed. They're coming for you and he's going to have to deal with that. It's best you just, move along. Just go to the gym. I'll help you. If not, then, sucks.